All right, guys, today we're going to be talking about supply and demand. Now, these may not be new topics for you, but let's go ahead and start with a simple review of the definitions. So, what is supply and demand? Well, supply is how much of something is available. For example, if you have 6 video games, then your supply of video games is 6. How much do you have of it? For demand, demand is how much of something people want. For example, if your family only has one piece of pie left and everyone wants it, the demand is high. If you have a whole plate of spinach and nobody wants it, the demand is low. How are supply and demand connected? Well, the amount of supply and demand helps shape the price of things. Producers, they are the people who make products or provide services. And producers want to know how much the consumer will pay for what they are selling. Remember, the consumer are the people who buy the product or service. So they use supply and demand analysis to figure all of that out. So we're going to look at some examples. Low supply, high demand. These are going to be some examples of that. Let's say there is a hot new toy that everyone wants. The stores can't keep it on the shelf. The supply is low because the stores are sold out of it. But the demand is high because everyone still wants it. What do you think this does to the price of that new toy? If you said the price will go up, you're right. When there is low supply and high demand, prices go up because people are willing to pay more for an item they really, really want. Now on high supply, low demand, let's talk about some examples of that. So let's think about a toy that has been sitting on the shelf for months. It's been out, everyone already has it. Maybe it wasn't that cool of a toy to begin with. There are a lot of them, but not very many people are really buying them anymore. There's a high supply, but a low demand now. What do you think happens to the price of these items? If you said the price will go down, you're right. When there is high supply and low demand, prices go down because producers are trying to get rid of all their products. There's a typo there, it should be THEIR. All of their products, so they make the price lower to try to entice buyers. Oftentimes, this is why stores are putting things on sale. So coupons for too many of something, marking down prices to get rid of something. Think about after Christmas, we have all that candy left over. And so they start selling it at 50% off. That's because there's low demand now that the holiday is over with. Okay, let's continue. More supply and demand. So let's keep talking. You might be wondering, what if there was a high supply with a high demand or a low supply with a low demand? Well, as a general rule, if something is in high demand, producers can charge more for it, even if it also has high supply. People still want it and they're willing to pay more for it. I'm guilty of this. My family likes to go to Disney World. They really don't put Disney World travel on sale. There's always high demand. People are always going. It's always busy. And if they know people will pay for it no matter what, they're going to keep their prices up. There's not a lot of discounts. So things like that with cars, toys, travel, lots of things do that. Now on the second bullet point, on the other hand, if demand is low, producers either have to figure out how to make the demand higher or put their item at a lower price to attract more customers. Maybe they started off with a price that's too high and it turns off the consumers, so they have to re-strategize about their price point. So they lower the price. They're like, okay, well, maybe it's not really worth $5. We're going to bump it down to $2. Well, now all of a sudden, everybody's like, yeah, I would pay $2 for it, but I'm not paying $5 for it. So let's go through some scenarios. Quick check one. If you have high supply and low demand, does the price go up or down? The quick answer check is the price will go down. Remember, if supply is up, demand is low, we're going to equal lower prices. Quick check two. If you have low supply and high demand, what will happen to the prices? The price will go up. Remember, if there's low supply, there's not enough of it, but lots of people, lots of high demand for it, producers can raise the prices, higher prices. So try it. This is now your turn. You have one chocolate shake. A lot of people are asking if they can have it. Do you have high or low demand? Would you be able to sell your shake for a good price? Why or why not? Talk to your partner, discuss it, give it some thought. Another scenario. You found 10 grasshoppers in the yard. You think they're cool, but everyone keeps running away from you when you want to show them. What is the supply and what is your demand? Would you be able to sell your bugs? Why or why not? Think it over or talk to your partner. Here's another one. You made 30 glasses of lemonade for your lemonade stand. It is a very hot day and people seem to like it. What is your supply and what is your demand? Would you be able to charge a higher or lower price for your lemonade? So that's it. There's an activity page you're going to be completing, so make sure you get that done and ask any questions that might pop up and turn in that completed activity page once you guys have graded it. Great job. Thanks, guys.